Hi, and welcome to the Dual Call Manager offered by Dual County Telecom. Here we are at the main menu. Before you log in, we've got a couple options: log in, learn more, and frequently asked questions. These are great questions that have been asked and should be the most common that you can be answered. At the login screen, your initial login will be your phone number, all 10 digits, 270 and the rest. Your password will be your 6-digit account number, which can be found on your bill, as well as the last 4 digits of your phone number. Ours has been changed already, which is why it's only 6 digits, and we urge you to do that. So right now we are going to show you how to change your password right off the bat as soon as you log in by going to the Settings tab at the top of the Duo Call dashboard. So now that we're here, the first option right away is change password, and we are going to do that. And as I said before, ours has already been changed, so be sure that you change it to something that is more secure than what your first login would be. And when you click change password, it will reset this page, and you know it has changed. So we will head back to the dashboard. And if you notice on the dashboard, there are 4 different menus. The message center up in the left-hand corner, which shows your voicemails and faxes. The missed call section on the left-hand side, which shows you your immediate missed calls. Your contacts in the upper right-hand corner, which is just a quick reference, and you can search for them from that menu bar. And also your settings, which shows your services and if they are active or inactive at the time. Also in the top part of this menu, there are a couple icons. One is the dial icon, which is to dial a number from the computer. There's also the log out, which is the red arrow, the refresh, which is the 2 green arrows, and the question mark is the help menu, and that's the selections on your tab there. Now if we go into the dial, you'll notice that it looks like a phone. You can call any number that you'd like from this, and what it does is it rings your number first, or whichever number you have selected, which when we hit configure we can change that. It rings that number. When you answer that number, it immediately dials the number that you wish to call. So we're going to click configure, and it's going to take us to where we can choose which line that we would like to choose. So right now we're using our subscriber line, which is 8820, and your phone number always appears in the upper right hand corner. Or you can use a remote telephone, which would be something like a cell phone or another phone number. And when you use a remote telephone, that symbol will, with the phone on it, will turn to a globe. So we'll just use our subscriber line. Okay, now that we're back here at the dashboard, we'll run over a few other things. Next on the tab on the upper menu is messages and calls. And we'll go ahead and access that. Okay, so now we're here in messages and calls. And the first menu that appears is your messages or your voicemails. As you can see, there are play signs next to each one, and that is to listen to the message. And if we do that, the message starts playing. And from this menu, you have several options such as back or forward, stop, pause, volume control, save, and delete. Of course, we will go ahead and close, but that is how you listen to your voicemail. And from here, we can go to the toolbar on the right, which we will click, and you can do several other things. You can view the contact that called you and left the voicemail. You can reply to the voicemail through your computer. You can forward as an email and forward as a voicemail. I really enjoy the forward as an email option because that can allow you to have another hard copy of the voicemail. You can forward it to your email, forward it to someone else's email if they would wish to hear it, and it can easily be sent around and accessed from other places if it is a business call. And next we can go to faxes, and the options are similar there. So if you click on the fax, it opens up a menu screen where you can open or save it. We won't do that just yet. And you see the other toolbar, such as in voicemails on the right, which you can email the fax to anyone you wish as well. Next on the list is missed calls. You can see all the calls that you have missed lately. You also have the option to see dialed and received. Now see this number here that is not in our contact? You can easily add these numbers with a click of the plus sign here on the right. Now this takes us to the contacts menu, which can just be accessed also by clicking on the contacts tab at the top of your screen. But this is just a quick and easy way to add this number directly. And we're here to add a contact. Of course, down the line you can already see that it has the number added in there, but all you have to do is fill out the information and save it. Okay, so now we are back in the dialed calls and we will move to received. And the next cool feature about the message center is that you can actually export all the calls that you have received or dialed or missed. And we'll show you how to do that really quick. Just click the export button in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. And this brings up which menus you would like to export. And we'll just do all of them right now. And the weird thing about Internet Explorer is if you're using Internet Explorer, it asks you to allow the pop-ups. And what this will do will kick you out of Call Manager temporarily. So when you go to export, it'll ask you if you want to allow the pop-ups, as you can see here. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then it will log us out. So we will log back in here, no problem at all. And you can use your new password when you log in. We're back. We'll go to messages and calls once again. Go to received. Go to export. And we will do it again. So let's click export. Watch it load. And then from here, we're going to open it. You can save it as an option as well, but we're just going to open it to show you the example. So it downloads very fast. And go up to just kind of show you what we're looking at here. Shows you all the calls, the date, the time, and the contact, and the phone number. So pretty handy thing. Another neat feature that Duo Call Manager offers. I'll bring you back down to the screen here from our website. And now that we've exported our calls, we'll go into contacts. And this is similar to what I showed you earlier, just a different way to get there. And once we're in contacts, you can see we only have 3 now, but we'll go ahead and add one. So just go down to the bottom left-hand corner where new contact is. Okay, from here you can add the first name, last name, nickname, job title, similar to Outlook if you have used Outlook before. We'll just go ahead and enter Duval County Telecom as the first name. We won't put in a last name now. And we will tab down to the work number, and we will go ahead and put in our office number in Jamestown. And we will go down and click Save. But you have a lot of other options similar to Outlook. We'll just go ahead and enter the work number in Jamestown. And we will go ahead and put in our office number in Jamestown. And we will go ahead and put in our office number in Jamestown. And we will go ahead and click Save. But you have a lot of other options similar to Outlook. And you can see immediately in the left our name has popped up. Now if you want to search for that name, simply go to where search for is, and that number will appear once you start typing the name.